Welcome to Hoof Watch. Today we're with Tom Curl at La Mesa Veterinary Clinic. Tom is going to show us how he laces quarter cracks and glues on the Yasha shoe.
A Yasha. Look at that. Ian, you'll spoil the guy. This has a rubber insert like a rim pad back here at the heel. Has a lot of cushion and has this shiny layer on it that will not let a heel go through that rubber. Like you see heels over a 4-week period, you know, they'll dig in to leather or whatever, or even the shoe. It'll wear a hole right in the shoe. That little teeny thin piece will not let it happen. It is some strong stuff. So you get the cushion this way. I'm gonna put a rubber strip that'll come right in here, just like that. And it's gonna hold all the glue from here out on the wall, not on the sole. Plus it's gonna give me a flat surface. When I squeeze it down on there, we're gonna be even all the way around. Without that, you can get a 1/4 inch on one side and an 1/8 inch on the other side, and you get an imbalance. These will get flipped up, and they'll be like a clip. Okay, so the glue will basically, you're going to see it back in here on the heel of the foot, but I'm going to probably, when I get them on there, his wall will be here, and there'll be this much excess shoe out, so we're going to build him a whole new base at the back of his foot. He'll have a bigger base and bigger foundation to stand on and land on, which he'll leave better and he'll land better. And the glue will come there, but I'll cut it in on this rubber at the end, so he stays with his flexibility of being able to move his heels this way, and he gets the cushion this way. So the shoe will, in essence, be actually glued from here at the clip right around to this clip. Okay, we're going to start on this crack, and we've got some old wires that we're going to take out that were just on there for shipping, because these are actually a little loose now, because you can over tighten it pretty easy. Hey, biting that hair off the back of my head. Basically, guys, what we're going to do now is clean up all that quarter crack site with a Dremel. I use a 1/4 inch burr. Hey, Alan. I think after losing that patch of hair off the back of my head, we're ready. Well, you're cleaning up the whole wall, and I've got to go down to where I chase this crack to, which is right in the laminate bed. So in the bottom here, yeah, we've gone through all 3 layers of hoof wall and into the lamina there, and then where I'm drilled into the wall here, that's pretty much the thickness. It would be ideal to have another set of laces up here, but we don't have any wall to drill in up here. So we'll get creative, and we'll make us some wall. So basically we are going to artificial make us some wall that I can lace through up there. In that tissue, the reason I've been having the trainer paint on that foot every day is that you were down to very soft tissue where all the hoof wall, damaged hoof wall, was debrided away. So you've got to toughen that all back up before you can apply a glue to it. This glue is the same glue that's in pretty much everyone on the market out there. It's made by Lord Chemical Company. It's 403 and 19 is the accelerator. There's many companies that package this under private label in the United States and around the world anymore. I prefer to mix my own, and given sometimes where I got to go cold or hot, I have to change it up. Yeah, because I'm going to heat this one up a little bit because it's been refrigerated, and I'm not trying to set it on a shoe or anything like that. We're just building walls, so I can make it go off pretty fast. I'll heat one side of this, which will speed it up. This is just a rubber I'm going to use to cover right over my crack because I don't want any of this glue going down in it. Because if it does, then I got to take it back out. So this is pretty easy to cut back out. Basically, there's your crack right down in the center. We had another crack right here that was a horizontal crack when this thing blew out at the top. That's all healed up now. It's closed up in the coronary band, which is what we took this time to do. It's a rubber. We're keeping the glue out of it. But I want to build me some artificial wall as close to that crack as I can. And I could drill this backside. That may sound funny to a lot of y'all that the wall back here is thicker than the wall up here, but he's kind of got a void in his wall anyway. So they're never the same. They're always different. It varies from hot and cold. This is probably going to take about today in here. It's going to take 5 to 7 minutes. How thick do I want this part to be? That's so I can drill and use it as wall. I'm just making wall out of it. And I'll knock it down some before I'll get it right where I want it. The thing about a patch is you don't want it to be so bulky out there. You don't want to look like a half a tennis ball stick on the inside of his foot. But you put pressure, you know, it bends. Everyone's different. There's no one way to do all of these, you know, and that's what has to be emphasized. The wire is a stainless blend wire, 035 in size, but it does not break or fracture under stress. That's the best thing. And you know, I just don't know what more to take over that. Everybody wants to know what's the tensile strength or this or that. I don't know. I know it works the best out of all the ones we try. And we tried a lot. We still try a lot of them. These things are just being bent into a U. I'm bending up this edge to where it'll rock into the button real good. I'm going to put these backings on here in just a second. And you'll see what holds this wire from pulling through the wall. All right, we'll get this rubber piece out. Shape up our two pieces to drill. See how runny that rubber's got just from the heat when that glue set up. You're better off to cut this rubber out than to try and take it out with the Dremel, because the Dremel flying around there grabs it. throws it right in your face, and it hurts. No, yeah, you see we still got our crack right there in plain sight now. We got a nice new wall built that we can now drill through. Clean that up with a Dremel. No, we're gonna build right up to that. Yeah, no, everything's good up in that skin. Okay. I could drill up in the coronary band on the in back of the crack, which you would think it would be opposite. In front of it, right under the coronary band where I want to be, there's just no hoof wall there. And the laces that I stabilized him with to ride home fit one purpose, but when you close that crack up, you want to come from the bottom to the top. And if we just do it at the bottom where those old laces are, we haven't pulled the crack back together at the top. The chances for fresh tearing under there, even with a patch on, are good.